Welcome to another live broadcast here on YouTube. Today we're doing the 1985 Topps baseball card set. This one I purchased probably back in 1991 or 1992 and just found it in a box we opened a couple days ago, so I want to go through it right now. These are all cards from the 85 set. This is what they look like. Front and back. I'm not sure why Darrell Evans would be in a card sleeve. But he is, and that's how we started off. Maybe that was just to protect the front card. I do see also in the back here, there's a card in the sleeve, and that would be Carlton Fisk. So that's card number 1. Is this the last card in the set? Card number 792, that is why. So that's the first card, that's the last card. In this set, Orel Hershiser rookie card. There's the Mark McGwire rookie card. There's a bunch of other rookie and star cards, lots of Hall of Famers in here. So we will certainly go through that right now, and please join us. We'll try to get through the entire set in this broadcast here. So we'll start, I guess they're kind of backwards the way they're set up. So we'll start, actually, let's start from the back and go forward, because that way we can look at the cards in order. All right. If I see anything that's exciting, I'll pop out. Any names that are definitely worth mentioning. Tom Niedenfuhrer, Mike Flanagan, Nick Asaski. There's Mookie Wilson, Hal McRae, Carlton Fisk. I'm actually going to put the stars and Hall of Famers and rookies off to the side. We'll put them in card sleeves, and then I'm going to make these available for sale on Mercari online. And then, of course, the commons or the other ones will go into different offers and different discounts. Kiko Garcia, Nolan Ryan, look at that card. All right, that's nicely centered. Good, strong corners. Card number 760, Nolan Ryan from 1985 Topps. That one will immediately go into a card sleeve. Put that off to the side there. Excellent. Willie McGee, Biff Piccolo, or Rob Piccolo, not Biff Puckaroba. Just making up names. And Kelvin Chapman. All right. Let's keep going. This is exciting so far. Raleigh Fingers, we'll keep him. Buddy Bell, Frank White, Jack Clark, Omar Moreno, Jerry Humphreys, Dave Kingman, played up in Alaska, Don Sutton, Hall of Fame, I believe, or should be. Al Bumbry, Floyd Bannister, Dave Stewart, keep him. Some all-star cards now. I should run into some players we know. There's Gary Carter, Tony Gwynn, Ozzie Smith, Mike Schmidt, Ryan Sandberg, Keith Hernandez, Dan Quisenberry, Frank Viola, Mike Boddicker, Lance Parrish, Tony Armas, Ricky Henderson, Dave Winfield, Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star. That's card number 704 in the set. George Brett, Damaso Garcia, second base all-star. All right, so we're getting into the 600s now, and the next card is Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. There's his all-star card followed by his regular card. So back-to-back Eddie Murray, 700 and 701 in the 85 Topps baseball card set. Baltimore Orioles, Hall of Famer. As we flip through, here's Joe Carter. He has 84 cards, so it's not his real rookie, but it was kind of listed as rookie for a while in the Beckett. Way off center, way more border here, excuse me, than down over here. Alan Trammell, we'll keep him. Billy Dorn, Jerry Roos, Tony Perez. Love Eduardo Perez's commentary. Has a great story Eduardo does about hitting against Randy Johnson. There's Tom Seaver, Hall of Famer. Mr. Seaver, of course, passed away recently. What a great guy. Played up in Alaska in the 60s, and just a great, great human being. We'll miss him here on Earth. But thank you, Tom, for all you did for us. 670, just great highlights, great pitching. Put him off to the side there. Eduardo Perez, if you get a chance to look it up, I believe it was during the maybe it was the Little League World Series, told the story of how he hit off of Randy Johnson. And then at one point they ran into each other, and Randy asked him how he could always hit off of him. And he kind of told the story of how that went. and that their kids were involved in all that. I won't even do it justice, so I didn't want to ruin it for you, but look it up. Such a great story. It's very, very cool. Don Mattingly. What a chase card that was in 85. Rookie in 84. I remember at a card shop in Orange, California. They had a 1984 Topps rack pack with a Don Mattingly rookie on the front. They were selling for $100 at the time. These were traded for about $15 for the 85. And back then, people weren't so worried about the centering and all that as they are now. So this one would probably been a $7 or $8 card because it is way off center. But certainly a Donnie Baseball was a chase card at the time. Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer. This one's nicely centered. A little bit high to low off, but the east to west is looking good. Bust through there, Joaquin Andahar. Next group of cards here. Dodgers, card 654, Dave Anderson. Just to give you an idea where we're at. Sid Fernandez. Busting through them. Mike Peggott, Brett Butler. Terry Kennedy. Bruce Bocci. Tim Raines, Hall of Fame. Tim Rock Raines with the Expos at the time. Was a rookie card in 1981 Topps. I believe Fleer had him as well. Not sure if Donruss did. Eric Davis rookie card. That was one of the big chase cards in the set here. Not worth what it was back then, but certainly because of the nostalgia and the emotional connection to it and the many packs that I opened to try to find this card, I'll put it off to the side. Mark Langston. Dwight Gooden. Another story of this is his second year. His cards were on fire, setting all kinds of records. Doc Gooden with the Dr. K, all that going on, and then had some problems in his life. But card 620, it's also an inspirational story if you where they're at in their life at this point. Willie Wilson, Ozzie Virgil, Jack Morris. All right. Getting there, about 25% of the way through. Sorry it's taking so long. We'll keep going here. Ozzie Smith, Hall of Famer. Tommy Lasorda, Pete Rose. It's like opening packs and getting good stuff in every pack here. Ray Knight, Rich Weiniger, Bobby Brown, not the singer, Dwight Evans. Dewey over there. Terry Francona, oddly enough, spoke with him on the phone yesterday. Terry Francona played for the Expos at this point in 1985. Manager of the Boston Red Sox, Cleveland Indians. Great human being, fantastic person. Terry Francona, we'll set him aside. Pedro Guerrero. Charlie Huff, Darryl Strawberry. Big chase card back then as well. Kirk Gibson. He hit a home run after 85 in the World Series in 88. He was with the Tigers in 85, Dodgers in 88. Moving along here, this card is card 553, so we're making some headway. Andy Van Slyke. Just to keep him, Mike Scioscia. Another Pete Rose card, manager card. Don Slott, played up in Alaska. Kirby Puckett, another big chase card, Hall of Famer, 1984 rookies. So this is was considered his real rookie card. The first one you could find in packs in 1985. And this one was another big chase card at the time. And there we go. Put them off to the side. Very excited about the Kirby Puckett card. That means that there's some good cards still in here. I'm wondering if the Mark McGwire card is still here. We'll do that here in a bit as we get close to that. Franklin Stubbs, used to collect him. Mike Schmidt, another Hall of Famer. Nice looking card. Terry Pettis. And I'm not sure what there we go. In the back here. Sorry about that. Going to grab another stack of cards here as we get close to the Olympic cards. Oral Hershiser rookie card. Bulldog. There we go. Card number 493. Los Angeles Dodgers. Oral Hershiser. Of course, scoreless innings pitched record tied. Great pitcher, great human being. Matt Young, Dale Murray, Lou Whitaker, Tim Wallach, Steve Sachs, Tony La Russa, Marty Castillo. Marty Castillo and the Tigers won the World Series in 1984. We ran into him in the late 80s. He was playing for a team that was in a tournament in California. And when he came up to bat against the Alaska team, I was very excited to see a former major leaguer. It was in Ontario, California. And there's a huge fence in left field, and then this net that went way up forever because there's some houses behind it. I saw Marty Castillo hit a ball that probably hasn't landed yet. Just a super, super strong hitter. Ryan Sandberg, Randy Johnson, not the pitcher. Tim Foley, we had a rookie card of his in one of our offers. There's Steve Garvey. Cranking through, Tony Phillips. All right. Fernando Valenzuela. Okay, we're going to jump another big stack. We're more than halfway through here. We're 10 minutes in. Joe Torre. Will Washington. Mike Hargrove as a coach. Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer, the Hawk. John Franco. Not sure if he has any value anymore. There's Ron Darling. Lance Law. Bobby Cox. See if I can get this whole stack here without it falling down. That'd be fun too. Oh, here we go. You know what? We're going to wait. We're going to put these here because I don't know if the McGuire's in there or not, and I want it to be exciting and suspenseful, and maybe you'll stick around to find out. Mike Moore, Mickey Rivers, Todd Cruz. He came up to Alaska with a team out of Victorville, California. Steve Carlton. We did a Todd Cruz autograph session at a local Domino's Pizza in Alaska. Everyone thought we said Tom Cruise. The line was forever. And as people would walk up, they were super disappointed to see Todd Cruz and not Tom Cruise. Joe Morgan passed away this year. Wade Boggs, another Hall of Famer. This is card 350. That was a huge chase card as well. It was a rookie in 83. Bob Boone, Brett and Aaron's father, son of Ray Ike. Dave Henderson, Bill Russell, Robin Yount, Hall of Famer. Lots of Hall of Famers in this set. It's fantastic. Leon Durham, Bob Shirley, Kevin Bass. All right, I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to start a second stack here. Don't want it to fall and damage these cards. Getting through here pretty quick. Bruce Bocci, Andy McGaffigan, Dale Murphy, Ted Simmons, Schmidt, not Mike, Sparky Anderson, Gary Gaetti, Rod Carew, Hall of Famer, Joe Necro, Kurt Young, Bob Welch, Jeff Kunkel. All right, here's some draft picks. These will be fun. We got Sean Abner, Tim Belcher, Sean Dunston. Put him off to the side here. He's the #1 draft pick in 1982. Mike Moore, Darryl Strawberry, that was a big chase card. Bob Horner, Harold Baines, the 77 draft pick. Floyd Bannister, 76. Bill Alamon, Jeff Burrows, Tim Foley, New York Mets, 1968. So some draft pick insert cards. Weren't limited print, but certainly neat to find. Frank Viola, Juan Samuel, Mel Hall, Checklist, Rigetti, Lonnie Smith, Sid Bream. All right, cranking along here. We're getting towards the end. Jesse Orozco, Harold Baines, Greg Harris, Dave Steve, Jose Rio, rookie card, Julio Franco, Gary Carter. This is regular card number 230, Hall of Famer. Fred Lynn, Bob Brenly, Champ Summers, Art Howe, Bert Hooton, and Reggie Jackson. Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson. Not sure if that's the image from the Naked Gun movie. I think that was actually shot well after 1985. But if you haven't seen the Naked Gun with Reggie Jackson in it, make sure you see at least that part of it. Gets to meet the Queen. Jimmy Key, Howard Johnson, big strong hitter. Rusty Staub passed away a couple years ago. Got to meet him at a baseball game. Boy, when was that? It was probably 2 or 3 years ago. It was in Texas. And his son, I believe, is a scout for one of the major league teams. Oops. Oh, look at that. And I drop it. And then his grandson plays baseball or played baseball with my son at some point. Very cool. Roger Clemens. Okay. Almost exciting. Rookie card from the regular set. I did have 84 Fleer update card, was his first ever card. Back in the day, I would be getting $25 for this right now. Maybe 20 years from now, we'll get $25 for it again. There's Dave Winfield, Tommy John, Dave Parker, George Foster. Well, if the Clemens is in here, I got to believe that McGuire is in here. Garth Org, Dusty Baker, coach for every team twice. Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer. Lance Parrish, Tug McGraw, Yogi Berra, Jim Rice, Steve Yeager, Alvin Davis. There's some father-son, the Virgils. Father-son, the Dizzy Trout and Steve Trout. Father-son, Steinhaus, Mike and Dave. It's the Smalleys. Here's Roy and Roy. Here's the Skinners. You got Bob Skinner and Joel Skinner. This one has Dick Schofield and Dick Schofield. Here you have father and son, Vance Law and Vern Law. Bill Kunkel and Jeff Kunkel. The Kennedys, you got Bob Kennedy and Terry Kennedy. You got Tito Francona and Terry Francona. Ray Boone and Bob Boone, and of course, Brett and Aaron. Yogi Berra and Dale Berra. The Bells, there's Gus and Buddy. Those are pretty neat cards. Cranking through Steve Kemp, Eric Shaw, Ricky Henderson, nicely centered, Hall of Famer, base stealer, leadoff home run leader. There we go, Ricky. Put you over there in the sleeve. Doug DeCencies. All right, almost done. We're down to probably 2 more stacks and then the Olympic cards. George Brett. Burroughs, Rich Gossage, Goose. Mike Marshall, Keith Hernandez, Bannister, Don Baylor. Loved him when he played. Dick Williams. All right, we're down to our last stack of regular cards. And keep this one under 20 minutes. Rick Watts, Pat Zachary, Frank Tanana, Tony Fernandez, Phil Necro, Hall of Famer. Nichols, Greg Nettles. Cal Ripken Jr. Card number 30 for Cal Ripken Jr. Decently centered, not perfect. But anything Cal Ripken Jr., you put it aside, let your kids make some money on it in a few years. Got Saberhagen, Frazier, Mickey Hatcher, Kuzman. Getting up to the front here. Now we have record breakers. You got Don Sutton, Bruce Sutter, Juan Samuel, Nolan Ryan, record breaker for most strikeouts lifetime. And boy, did he continue on after that. There's Pete Rose, most singles lifetime. Joe Morgan, most homers for a second baseman lifetime. Cliff Johnson, Dwight Gooden, and Steve Garvey. And now, we'll get rid of these regular cards here. Ken Griffey Sr., Alan Wiggins, Jeff Reardon, Alan Dowling. Okay, the USA Olympic cards at the time, people thought they were a neat thing. Then when McGuire and some of these guys started making it to the big leagues, they're like, oh my gosh, those were the actual rookie cards. And people had to go back and find them. And the value of the 85 Topps pack went way through the roof. People were chasing them. McGuire cards were like printing money when you found them back in the day. There's Billy Swift, Corey Snyder, Pat Policio, Mark McGuire. There it is. Wow. So this is a full set with all the cards in it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy off to the side. Wow. I can't believe it's a full 1985 Topps set. I may not break it up now if that's the case. Card 401, Mark McGuire Olympic. Probably has more emotional value than intrinsic value at this point, but certainly, wow. Odie McDowell, John Marzano, Shane Mack, John Hoover, Gary Green, Mike Dunn, Bob Caffey, Scott Bankhead, Don August, Flavio Alfaro, Sid Akins, Rod Dado is the coach. Unbelievable. He's got a full set here. I may just sell it on Macari as a full set. Hadn't thought of that. Anyway, thanks for spending the time with us. Some of the highlights, we'll go through it real quick. Found the Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver, Don Mattingly, Tony Gwynn, Tim Raines, Eric Davis, Dwight Gooden, Kirby Puckett, Oral Hershiser rookie card, Roger Clemens, Ricky Henderson, Cal Ripken Jr., another Nolan Ryan, and of course, the Mark McGuire, which is the best card in the set at the time. Certainly the Clemens and the Puckett, and those sold really well as well. So thanks for joining us. That'll be this video. It's 1985 Topps set bust, and very excited. Can't believe I got a full set. Usually I would sell off the best cards right away. For some reason, my laziness has paid off here.